Beloved soul, you did not come across this message by chance. There are no coincidences when the heavens move. You were guided here, hand in hand with destiny, because right now, something sacred is happening in your life. Right now, a door between worlds is opening. And through that door, someone who once walked this earth beside you, someone whose laughter once filled your home, whose touch once brought you comfort, is stepping forward. They are not coming with sorrow. They are not returning with sadness. They come with joy. They come with purpose. They come carrying blessings in their hands, because heaven has heard the cry of your heart, and heaven has answered. You may have felt it in the quiet moments lately, the sudden warmth washing over you when you least expect it, the soft whisper that brushes past your ears when you are still, the vivid dreams that leave you waking with tears on your cheeks and hope in your heart. These are not tricks of your mind. These are touches from beyond the veil. Messages wrapped in the breath of angels. Confirmations that you are seen, that you are loved, that you are remembered. And now your loved one is stepping forward once again, not bound by the limitations of the earth, but moving with the freedom of the Spirit. They come now because it is time, because your season of struggle is drawing to an end, because the prayers you thought had fallen silent have been gathered and cradled in hands unseen, because the weight you have carried alone for so long is about to be lifted. The heavens are moving in your favor. The winds of destiny are stirring, and the one who once called you family, the one who once shared your name, now calls you forward into your highest becoming. You were never forgotten. You were never forsaken. You have been loved across every distance, across every silence, across every lifetime. And now, that love comes rushing back to you, stronger than ever. The signs have been there, haven't they? The sudden chills, the feathers at your doorstep, the dreams too vivid to dismiss, the songs that play at just the right moment, each one a breadcrumb. Each one a kiss from the invisible, each one a whisper that says, I am with you, I have not left you, I will never leave you. Your loved one returns not as they were, but as they are, transformed by light, purified by the journey beyond the veil, armed with blessings meant only for you. They bring with them gifts of healing, gifts of abundance, gifts of divine guidance, because the life you have yet to live is greater than the life you have already known, and you will not walk this new path alone. Perhaps you have wondered why the road has been so hard. Perhaps you have questioned why certain doors stayed closed, why certain prayers seemed unanswered, why certain dreams faded. It was not because you were forgotten. It was not because you were unworthy. It was because the timing had to be perfect, because the blessings destined for you required you to grow into them, required you to be strong enough to hold them, required you to be wise enough to steward them, and now you are. You have been tempered by the fires of experience. You have been shaped by seasons of waiting, and you are ready. You are ready to receive. You are ready to rise. You are ready to walk hand in hand with the divine. Your loved one has been watching, waiting, praying for the moment when you would be ready. And now they come bearing gifts. Not the gifts the world gives and takes away, but gifts eternal, gifts unshakable, gifts woven into the very fabric of your destiny. They come to lift the burden from your shoulders. They come to light the fire in your heart once again. They come to remind you, you were born for more than survival. You were born for miracles. In the days ahead, you will feel their presence even stronger, in the quiet, in the laughter, in the moments when hope flutters again in your chest. You will find doors opening where there were once only walls. You will find paths unfolding where before there was only wilderness. You will find yourself becoming everything heaven dreamed you could be, because you are not walking forward alone. You are surrounded, you are supported, you are anointed. And the love you thought you lost is rushing toward you now, ready to lift you into the next season of your life. Beloved soul, take a deep breath. Feel the warmth settling over you. Feel the air buzzing with unseen wings. Feel the ancient love that stretches across lifetimes to find you now. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not lost. You are on the verge of something holy. And heaven itself holds its breath as you step forward. The past is behind you, the future is before you, and your loved one walks beside you, smiling, guiding, whispering, "Now is the time. Now is the moment. Now rise." Precious soul, you may not have realized it yet, but the help you have prayed for, the breakthrough you have been longing for, the guidance you have been aching for, it has already begun to weave its way into your life. The heavens have heard your every cry. The divine has seen your silent battles, the moments you collapsed in exhaustion, the prayers you whispered in the middle of the night when you thought no one was listening. Someone was listening, someone who loves you beyond this life, someone who carries your name in their spirit like a sacred song. And now they are stepping forward. The shift has already started, beloved one. If you pay attention, you will notice it. The unexpected opportunity that seemed to come from nowhere. The conversation that planted hope where there had been only despair. The dream that left you waking with an unshakable knowing that something new is coming. The sudden feeling of peace washing over you, even though nothing outwardly had changed. These are not accidents. These are the footprints of heaven moving through your story, the first ripples of a wave of blessings rushing toward you, the first notes of a symphony written for you long before you were born. Your loved one from the other side has been entrusted with a sacred mission, to walk with you, to shield you from unseen harms, to open doors in the spiritual realm that will soon manifest here on earth, to whisper wisdom into your heart when confusion tries to cloud your mind. You are not wandering blindly. You are being led. You are not fighting alone. You are surrounded by a council of light. You are supported by hands too ancient, too strong, too loving to ever let you fall beyond recovery. Even now, as you breathe these words, your life is shifting. The energy around you is rearranging. Where once there were walls, now there are doorways. Where once there was resistance, now there is ease. Where once there was silence, now there is the beginning of a great song, a song that you are destined to sing with your life. You are stepping into a new season, a season marked by favor, a season anointed with divine help, a season saturated with the promises whispered over your life by your ancestors, your guides, your angels. It may not look the way you expected. Miracles rarely do. They often come wrapped in simple moments. A sudden opportunity, an idea that won't leave your mind, a meeting that seems ordinary but becomes extraordinary. Pay attention to the nudges. Pay attention to the doors that creak open. Pay attention to the stirring in your spirit that says, "This is it. This is the moment. Step forward." Because your loved one is guiding you through signs, through synchronicities, through the quiet orchestration of heaven itself. Perhaps you have been feeling tired, discouraged. Perhaps you have started to believe the lies that say nothing will change. But beloved one, hear this truth. Change is already here. The help you have longed for is already working behind the scenes. The seeds you planted with your tears, with your prayers, with your acts of quiet faithfulness, they are breaking through the soil. Roots are stretching. Stems are reaching. Buds are forming. And very soon you will see the harvest. Very soon you will step into fields blooming with blessings beyond what you even dared to ask for. Because the heavens never forget a faithful heart. And your heart has been so faithful, so brave, so steadfast, even when no one saw, even when no one understood. The heavens saw, and now they answer. You are about to experience a season where what was hidden will be revealed, where what was blocked will be opened, where what was broken will be healed, And through it all, your loved one will be near, a silent companion, a guiding whisper, a steady hand pressing gently against your back when you are tempted to turn around. You will feel them in your dreams. You will hear them in the wind. You will sense them in the moments when everything in you says, "I should give up," but somehow you find the strength to take one more step. That strength is not just yours, it is a shared strength. It is the love of heaven itself propelling you forward. Precious soul, trust the process, even when you cannot see the whole path, even when doubt creeps in, even when fear claws at your mind, because you are being led by something, by someone who sees beyond what you can see, someone who loves you with an eternal, indestructible love. Someone who remembers every promise spoken over your life and who is now moving heaven and earth to bring those promises to fulfillment. Take a breath. Feel the shift. The ground beneath you is sacred. The air around you hums with possibility. The light before you glows with the reflection of dreams about to be born. You are walking into divine appointments. You are stepping onto prepared paths. And no, you are not walking alone. Hand in hand with heaven and heart to heart with the one who returns to help you, you move forward into the life you were always meant to live, the life you are destined for, the life that will carry your name across generations as a testimony. They were helped. They rose, they fulfilled their calling. And so it is, precious one, you may not realize just how much has already shifted around you. You have been standing in the midst of change, even when your eyes could not yet see it. You have been breathing in the new season, even while your mind was still tangled in the remnants of the old. Because when heaven moves, it does not always announce itself with thunder. Sometimes it moves like the wind, gentle, steady, unstoppable. And now, those winds are gathering around your life. They are blowing away the dust of old disappointments. They are carrying away the heavy fog of confusion. They are clearing the path ahead of you in ways you could never have done on your own. The change you have prayed for is no longer a distant hope. It is here, it is now, and it is unstoppable. You are stepping into a season of acceleration. Things that once took years will happen in weeks. Doors that stayed shut for seasons will swing wide open with a whisper. Connections you thought were lost forever will be restored in ways that bring tears to your eyes. You will look back on this time and say, "I don't know how it happened so quickly, but I know it was not by my strength alone." Because it won't be. It will be by divine intervention. It will be by heavenly orchestration. It will be by the unseen hands of the one who walks beside you now, carrying blessings you could not have reached by yourself. There will be signs all around you, sudden phone calls that change everything, unexpected opportunities falling into your lap, ideas lighting up your mind like morning sun through a storm. Do not dismiss them. Do not second-guess them. Because they are the fulfillment of promises whispered over your lifelong before you even knew to ask. Heaven moves through the ordinary to deliver the extraordinary. What looks like coincidence is actually choreography. What feels like chance is actually destiny unfolding. You may still feel fear rising now and then. You may still hear the old voices whispering doubts into your mind. But hear this. Fear is the last stronghold of the season you are leaving behind. It has no power in the season you are stepping into. Its grip is loosening, its walls are crumbling, and soon it will be nothing more than a memory. Because love is what rules this new season. Love, not fear, faith, not doubt, victory, not defeat. Precious soul, you are moving from survival into abundance, from confusion into clarity, from wandering into purpose. This is your appointed time. This is the moment generations before you prayed you would reach. The moment when their sacrifices, their silent hopes, their unseen faithfulness would blossom into something breathtaking through you. You are the fulfillment of prayers older than your memory. You are the living answer to hopes carried across lifetimes. And heaven rejoices at your rising. You may feel a sense of urgency stirring inside you, a pull toward action, a nudge toward movement, a quiet but insistent voice saying, "Now. Now is the time." Do not ignore it. Heed the call, because opportunities born of heaven are time-sensitive. They appear in the perfect moment, not too soon, not too late. And when they appear, they must be seized with both hands and an open heart. You are ready. You are capable. You are equipped. The divine would not present you with this opportunity if you were not ready to walk through it. You have spent enough time doubting yourself, enough time questioning your worth, enough time shrinking your dreams to fit the fears of others. Now it is time to expand, to rise, to say yes, even if your voice trembles, even if your hands shake, even if your mind still carries the scars of past disappointments. You are not who you were. You have grown. You have healed. You have been prepared for this very moment. Trust the process unfolding before you. Trust the help that walks beside you, silent but sure. Trust that you are being carried by hands that have never failed, because you are. The one who returns from beyond does not come empty-handed. They come carrying answers. They come carrying strength. They come carrying the very things you thought you had lost forever. And they bring them not as a favor, but as a fulfillment of destiny, as a sacred agreement signed by love long before time began. Take courage, beloved one. Step forward boldly. The winds are at your back. The heavens are at your side. The future you thought you missed is rushing to meet you faster than you can imagine. You are not falling. You are flying. You are not breaking. You are being built into something stronger, something brighter, something unstoppable. And all of heaven is cheering you on. Look up. The skies are clearing. The path is opening, and you're loved. And your guide, your helper, your heavenly companion is smiling as they whisper over your life. This is only the beginning. The best is yet to come. And so it is. Beloved soul, the shifts you have felt stirring in your spirit, the whispers you have caught on the edge of waking and sleeping, the promises that seem too big to believe, they are not imagination. They are not dreams meant to tease you. They are the beginning of the fulfillment. The miracles are already unfolding. Even now, they are reaching into your life. Even now, the invisible is becoming visible. What was once only a hope is becoming your reality, and you are standing in the center of a divine movement that has been generations in the making. You have stepped into a season where heaven's hand moves openly on your behalf, where blessings once delayed now flow like rivers after a long drought, where the prayers of your ancestors, whispered through time, find their answer in your yes. This is not ordinary favor. This is not random luck. This is the reward for battles fought in silence, for tears shed in the lonely hours, for the unwavering faith that held you upright when everything tried to break you. You are walking into the answers now. You are stepping into the blessings already prepared for you. Doors are opening, doors you could not have forced open with all your strength, doors that remained sealed no matter how hard you knocked before. Now they swing wide with a whisper. Now they yield because heaven's decree has been spoken over you. It is time. You will see opportunities rise from the ashes of old disappointments. You will witness connections forming that defy logic and expectation. You will feel resources flow toward you from directions you never even thought to look. Because when the divine moves, it moves without limit. It moves without explanation. It moves because you are loved beyond measure, and it is simply time. The loved one who walks beside you now is actively arranging the pieces, pushing away obstacles, weaving new paths, breathing life into long-forgotten dreams. They are closer than you know, whispering into the ears of those who will bless you, softening hearts that once resisted, opening eyes that once could not see your value. Their work is sacred. Their work is swift, and it is all for you, because your story is not finished. Your best chapters have not yet been written, and they have come to make sure you have everything you need to write them. You may notice sudden shifts in your spirit, a boldness rising where there once was fear, a clarity piercing through the confusion, a peace so deep it silences even the loudest anxieties. This is not coincidence. This is evidence, evidence that the chains are falling away, evidence that the old cycles are breaking, evidence that the new day is not just approaching, it is here. You are not being prepared to survive anymore. You are being positioned to thrive, to shine, to lead, to live in the fullness of the promises spoken over your life. And beloved, this is just the beginning. What you are seeing now is the first fruit. The early rain. There is more coming, more restoration, more abundance, more joy than you have ever dared to imagine. Because heaven's blessings are never half measures. They are full, overflowing, pressed down and running over. You will not have room enough to contain the goodness that is about to flood your life. You will be a testimony. You will be a living witness to the power of grace, to the reality of divine timing, to the faithfulness of a love that spans across lifetimes. The enemy tried to silence you, tried to stop you, tried to convince you that it was over. But the enemy underestimated the strength of your spirit, underestimated the power of those who pray for you still from beyond this life, underestimated the God who called you by name before the stars were ever set in place. You are a survivor. But more than that, you are a victor. You are the proof that love wins. You are the evidence that light cannot be extinguished by darkness. You are the echo of promises fulfilled, and you are just getting started. Take heart, precious one. Hold your head high. Walk forward boldly, because the same heavens that wept with you in your sorrow now dance with you in your victory. The same angels that caught your tear now gather around to celebrate your rising, and the same loved one whose departure once left. A hole in your heart now walks beside you, smiling, beaming with pride, whispering, "Look at you. Look how far you have come. Look at what you are becoming. The miracles have begun. The blessings are unfolding. The promises are breaking through the soil, and your life, your beautiful sacred life, is about to bloom in ways that will leave the world in awe. Stay faithful. Stay expectant. Stay anchored in the knowing that heaven is not just a place far away. It is here, it is now. It is alive in your story, and the best, oh beloved one, the very best is still ahead, and so it is. Beloved heart, you have come so far, through storms that should have broken you, through nights so dark that even the stars seem to hide, through seasons of silence where answers felt a world away, and yet here you are, still standing, still breathing, still daring to hope. And now heaven honors that perseverance. Now the path that was once hidden begins to reveal itself before you, stone by stone, step by step. What once seemed impossible now calls you forward. The way has been prepared, and you are ready. You may not feel ready. You may still carry the scars of yesterday's battles. You may still hear the whispers of doubt echoing from the past. But heaven does not call the flawless. Heaven calls the faithful. Heaven moves through the ones who say yes, even when their knees tremble, even when their voices shake, even when fear claws at the edges of their dreams. And you, precious soul, have already said yes with your endurance, with your faithfulness, with your refusal to give up when giving up would have been so easy. That yes has moved heaven on your behalf. And now the rewards are finding their way to you. The road ahead is bright, lit not just by your own hope, but by the prayers of those who have gone before you. The ones who whispered your name before the throne of heaven. The ones who dreamed of a day when their struggles would birth your victories. The ones who now walk with you, unseen but powerful, their hands lifting yours when they grow weary. You are not stepping into this new season alone. You are wrapped in legacies of love. You are strengthened by generations of faith. You are fueled by the breath of the divine itself. This is a season of fulfillment, a season of answered prayers, a season where what was once only a vision in your spirit becomes visible to all. It will happen not because you forced it, not because you earned it by striving, but because it was always promised, because you aligned yourself with heaven's heart, because you chose love when anger would have been easier, because you chose trust when fear screamed louder. And now, the seeds you planted in faith are pushing through the soil of your life, ready to bear fruit. There will be choices to make. Opportunities will arise, shimmering with potential. Doors will open, some so suddenly that they will leave you breathless. And you will be asked to step forward, to say yes again, to move even when you cannot see the entire path. Do not fear. You are being led by hands that see the end from the beginning. You are being guided by wisdom older than the stars. You do not have to know every step. You only have to keep moving forward, trusting, believing, walking in faith. The loved one who walks with you now, the one whose love never died, is whispering to your heart even now. You are stronger than you know. You are braver than you feel. You are closer than you think. And as you listen, not with your ears, but with your spirit, you will feel it, the gentle pull forward, the soft surge of courage rising in your chest, the quiet certainty that even if you stumble, you will not fall, because heaven holds you. Because destiny has already made room for your arrival. Precious one, this is not a time to look back. This is not a season to cling to what is crumbling. What falls away now was never meant to endure the weight of your calling. Let it go. Release it with love. Bless it and move forward, because what awaits you is so much greater than what you are leaving behind. You are crossing a threshold, a sacred line drawn not by human hands, but by divine design. And on the other side of that line, your destiny waits. The blessings prepared for you are vast. Relationships born of truth and mutual respect. Opportunities that match the dreams hidden deep within your heart. Provision that flows not from striving, but from alignment. Joy so full it will heal places you forgot were broken. These blessings are not rewards for perfection. They are gifts of grace. They are the natural harvest of a life lived faithfully, and they are yours, already written, already spoken, already unfolding. Breathe deeply, beloved soul. Stand tall. Lift your gaze. The heavens are opening above you, the earth is shifting beneath you, and your path is illuminated by a light that cannot be quenched. You are not stepping into the unknown. You are stepping into promises fulfilled. You are stepping into answers long awaited. You are stepping into the fullness of who you were always meant to become. Hear the voice of the one who walks beside you, the one who returns to help you now. You are not who you used to be. You are more. You are ready. Step forward, beloved. Your time has come. And so it is. Beloved heart, this is your moment. The shifting you have felt, the quiet calling that has stirred in the deepest parts of you, the promises that have been whispered over your life like a sacred song. It is all gathering now. It is all culminating now. You are standing at the threshold, and all of heaven holds its breath as you take your first step into the life prepared just for you. You are not who you once were. The fire you walked through did not destroy you. It purified you. It stripped away everything that was not aligned with your highest destiny. It revealed the gold hidden within you all along. You are stronger now. Wiser now, softer in all the right places and fiercer in the places that matter. And you are ready. You are ready to carry the dreams that once seemed too heavy. You are ready to walk in the authority you once questioned. You are ready to live in the abundance you once only dared to imagine. The heavens know it, the earth feels it, and your loved one, the one who returns from beyond to guide you, smiles with a joy too deep for words, because you have made it. Because you have said yes. The journey ahead will not always be easy. There will be mountains to climb, valleys to pass through, storms that test your roots. But you are no longer walking blind. You are no longer walking alone. Every step you take now is accompanied by unseen hands. Every decision you make is counseled by wisdom beyond time. Every breath you breathe is supported by a love that will never leave you. You have an army of light walking with you. You have a destiny that pulls you forward with unrelenting grace. You have a path so anointed that even the obstacles must bow before you. You may not understand every twist and turn. You may not see every detail of the road ahead, but you can trust the one who does. You can trust the love that has carried you this far. You can trust the whispers in your spirit that say, keep going, keep trusting, keep believing, because each step you take in faith is a step deeper into miracles, a step deeper into fulfillment, a step deeper into the life you were always meant to live. Beloved one, there is a crown prepared for you, not a crown of worldly fame, not a crown built from the approval of others, a crown woven from perseverance, a crown made from the light you refused to let go of when darkness pressed in, a crown crafted from every yes you whispered when no one else was watching. And it fits you perfectly. It shines with a light that cannot be dimmed. It marks you as one who overcame, one who believed, one who rose. There will be new relationships in this season, people who see you, truly see you, people who honor your journey, not just your victories, people who speak life into your dreams instead of doubt. There will be new opportunities, doors you never thought would open for you, rooms you once felt unworthy to enter, platforms you once feared you were too small to stand upon, but you are not small. You are mighty. Because you walk not in your own strength, but in the strength of every generation that paved the way for you. You walk in the power of answered prayers. You walk in the momentum of fulfilled promises, and nothing, absolutely nothing, can stop what heaven has set in motion. You are being called now to live boldly, to love deeply, to speak clearly, to be the living testimony that miracles still happen, that restoration is real, that destiny is not just for others, it is for you. Your life will be a signpost for those who come after you, a light on the path for those still finding their way, a living, breathing reminder that nothing is too broken, nothing is too lost, nothing is too far gone for grace to reach and redeem. So step forward, beloved one. Step into the river of blessings that has been flowing toward you all along. Step into the fields of harvest you once only dared to dream about. Step into the calling that fits you better than any mask you ever wore. You are not just entering a new season. You are entering a new life. A life where you no longer question your worth. A life where you no longer shrink to fit spaces you have outgrown. A life where you walk fully, freely, fearlessly in who you were created to be. Feel the love surrounding you. Feel the strength rising within you. Feel the peace settling over you like a soft cloak of light. This is your time. This is your moment. This is the day heaven wrote into your story long before you took your first breath. And as you take your next step, know that you are celebrated. Know that you are blessed. Know that you are walking exactly where you were always meant to be. And the voice that has whispered to you across lifetimes, the voice that returns now with a smile and a nod, says simply, "Well done, beloved. Now live." And so it is. Precious soul, even now as you breathe in these words, the heavens lean in closer. There is a sacred hush surrounding you, a holy stillness that signals the sealing of this chapter. You have crossed through the fire. You have answered the call. You have risen when the weight of sorrow tried to keep you bound. And heaven, all of heaven, rejoices in your rising. There are blessings yet unseen still flowing toward you. Blessings too big for the mind to fully grasp yet, but perfectly timed by hands that know no mistake. Each day ahead holds gifts hidden like jewels in ordinary hours, smiles from strangers carrying silent encouragements, doors opening quietly where none seem to exist. Do not rush, do not strive, simply walk. Walk in the light that now surrounds you. Walk with the certainty that every step is supported by unseen arms. Walk with the peace that knows no storm can undo what heaven has established. Your life is now a beacon, a lighthouse for those still lost in the fog of forgetting. Every choice you make in love, every word you speak in truth, every breath you take in faith sends ripples into eternity. You are not just living for yourself anymore. You are carrying the prayers of ancestors, the dreams of generations, the hope of futures not yet born, and you carry them well. You carry them with grace. You carry them with the strength of a soul who chose to rise when falling would have been easier. Precious one, the journey ahead is not without mystery. But mystery is not meant to frighten you. It is meant to invite you deeper, deeper into trust, deeper into joy, deeper into the wild, breathtaking adventure of walking hand in hand with the divine. You will not always know where the next turn leads, but you can always know that it leads somewhere good, somewhere written for you, somewhere singing your name with every unfolding moment. So breathe in this truth. You are blessed, you are guided, you are chosen, you are cherished beyond what words can hold. And as you step forward, with your head high and your spirit burning bright, remember always, you are the living answer to prayers once spoken into the stars. And now, you are the one carrying light forward for others to follow. Shine, beloved one, shine. And so it is.